Hello and welcome again to North Auto Reviews. I am on here because I recently just read about legislation that just got passed about this new, what was it? Safety feature on a car where they're monitoring drivers coming in 2027, at least in America, where there's going to be some sort of new monitoring system where it's going to be possible, from what I read, don't hold me up on it because I only briefly read it, where you'll be like a breathalyzer or some sort to tell if you've been drinking, or the car will not start or will become immobilized. Another feature that a lot of people may have looked into would be distracted driving, where people are on their phone, not paying attention to the road or their surroundings while they're driving. I have to say, regardless of that, I would say that's a violation of a lot of things, but it is a manufacturer and a car thing. So what I would recommend is, if you are the type of person that doesn't want Big Brother to have another say in how you run your life, you have this perfectly good old 58,000 mile Scion TC that just gets you from A to B. I get currently 18 miles a gallon because I just started my drive, but hasn't had the chance to build up that perfect miles per gallon of roughly 25, 30 miles per gallon depending. So you start somewhere. Also, while you are watching, I have another advice for those who come to the store, or at least go to your auto parts store. Go in knowing what it is you need. Don't come in with photos of things. I might have said it before, but God, is it annoying. And if this is coming from my opinion, if you're a man sending in your girl to get your car parts, or you have her call the store and she's in between you and I talking pretty much, no. Be a man, call yourself, or come in the store yourself. Not that hard. I don't care what you got going on. Really. Like, even if it's for her car, don't send her, because regardless, sadly, it's true, you send her to the store and she still has to call you for whatever part it is. If not, come to the store with her, because that's annoying, and it's courteous, and it's not manly to actually just send her to the store by herself doing that, because what the hell are you thinking? Seriously. But anyway, you want to get back to the subject of these cars. My car here is an 05 TC. I have an 09 BMW 328i. My wife has a Camry, 11 Camry, and I got a 95 Explorer. I'm good in that technology department. I don't even have satellite navigation on those cars. They were an option for some of those cars, but not on the cars I have. So I'm all good in the technology. I got a radio, I have heat, I have air conditioning, I have comfortable seats, some form of ride comfort depending on the car I'm in. Like the Scion I have, Suki, I've driven her upwards of like 5 hours and I was actually pretty okay. I drove up to upstate New York and drove her as far as Gettysburg, so stuff like that. And sure, the seats are a bit cheap. With under 58,000 miles, way under, probably in the early 50s, this driver's seat started to wear, and in the 40s, maybe even in the 30s, the bottom part was cracking. And I don't know how the previous owner handled the car, but that's a different story. So, but still does the job, and these cars will last. You want to get a good car? Get a Scion, get a Toyota, get a Lexus, whatever. If you want to be a little fancy, get a Honda, get a, don't get an Acura. Get an Acura, get an old Acura, but don't get anything more than that. Don't even get Nissans. Like, Nissans, if you want, sure, if you want some sportiness, but just stay away from Kias and Hyundais and stuff like that, because you're just gonna find yourself in a whole lot of hurt with the oil consumption. And I'll be seeing you every day at the parts store buying a quart of oil because your car is just burning up so much oil. That's true, and it's again especially true for you Uber drivers and you Lyft drivers and shit. So no, don't do that. Yeah, you want a newer car, and you don't want to get these ones with the new legislation that's going to be coming in. You don't have to. You can just go buy it any other year. So there you have it. Tip of the day, consumer advice of the day, stuff like that. So I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.